Morning, boys and girls. Mr. Giomini. Wanted to come to you with a little lesson on slope of a line, and particularly from lesson 11.2. If you recall, we discussed this quite a few chapters ago. Can't recall what it was. If you recall, the formula, if you want to use it, the algorithm that we use to find slope of a line is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So it's very important that you are able to identify the ordered pair. What's the x value, what's the y value, and obviously this is the first ordered pair, this is the second ordered pair. So this is my y sub 2, this is my x sub 2, this is my y sub 1, this is my x sub 1. It might be important to go and label those so you don't kind of mess them up, because obviously if you miss a step up, it's going to really cause you to get the wrong answer. So take a look. I have my equation, or my little formula, my algorithm. So I'm just going to plug and play some numbers. So this is y sub 2, so I'll put it in as 4 minus y sub 1 is negative 8, so we have 4 minus negative 8 over, and now I have my x sub 2, which is 1, minus my x sub 1, which is negative 2. Now when we're doing slope, we don't want to convert these to decimal, leave them in fraction form. We have a tendency to want to switch everything to decimals. Do not do that. So when subtracting integers, I know that I actually add the opposite of the second one, so this would becomes 4 plus the opposite of negative 8 is 8, so 4 plus 8 is, that's a nice one, that's 12. I can go over here and say, hey, same thing here. When I subtract integers, I actually add the opposite of the second one, so it becomes 1 plus the opposite of negative 2 is 2, and that gives me an answer of 3. I can simplify this and make it, I believe, 4 over 1. So we have rise over run. The rise because the rise goes on the x value, and values rise up and down on the x value, and the run because they go left to right. They rise on the y value, they run on the x value, so we have rise over run. If I take a look at a second example real quick, I'm going to not pay attention to that one, I'm going to go to another one here. Here I actually have to find the slope of the line when it is graphed. So I will use the same formula, or same little, not even formula, little algorithm. We have y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Now taking a look at this problem, I'm going to first just plot 2 points, and I'm going to choose this because it's very easy for me because it intersects the x-axis, and I'm going to choose this one because it's real easy because it intersects the y-axis. I will call this 1, this will be my first, and this will be my second. So if I look at this one right here, let me change colors. I have this one right here. This would be, if I write as an ordered pair, is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. On the x-axis, it goes nowhere on the y-axis, so it's 3, 0. I go to the second ordered pair that I kind of plotted. I go nowhere on the x-axis, so that's easy. That is 0, and the rise is 2. So now let's find the slope of this line. So we have y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Well, this is my 2, this is my 1. So I might even pull these out and write this. 3, 0, and 0, 2. So this is my first, this is my second. So this is going to be x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Now I'm going to just plug and play these values. So we have y sub 2, which is 2, minus y sub 1, which is 0. Okay, that's going to be an easy problem for me to compute. X sub 2 is 0, minus x sub 1, which is 3. Okay, I will now subtract. I have 2 minus 0 is 2. 0 minus 3 is a negative 3. So my slope is negative 2/3. I have a rise of 2 and a run of 3, but it's negative because the line is sloping from the top left quadrant, if I don't think about that, to the bottom right, so we are at a negative slope. Okay, hope this helps you out. Take care. Bye.